Hello guys, this is Redstoning by Grifboy1998 Logic Gates. Sorry about that. Okay, here we have an input slash output. Pretty simple. This lever, this is the off state, this is the on state. When it is on the on state, energy is being passed into this block, transferring into this wire, going into this piston, pushing this up, I guess. Yeah. This is, as you can see, this is on the on state, yet it is off. Boom. Off state. When it is on the off state, what it is there's no power in this block, so this redstone torch can be on. Boom. But when there's I'm failing. Okay. When the redstone torch is receiving power, it is in the off stage. It's something with all redstone torches. So that is called the inverter. I may have misspelled some of this stuff. This is the AND gate. Nothing's happening. Oh, it goes up. You have to press both of them for it to go up. So, yeah. See what it is this redstone wire is transferring power into this block, which when it's transferring into this redstone torch, turning it off. Boom. What it is when these two torches are on, this redstone wire is on. So if one of them's off, it's still being powered by this one. So both of them have to be on in this one in order for this one to be turned on. Let's go to the NAND gate. This one is pretty much the same as that. Boom. As long as one of them is on, that is on. The reason for that is, as long as that's happening, something must be powering this wire. As long as one of these two redstone torches are powering it, you're good. Can work the same without the redstone torches too. I think so. Yeah. Works the same, but the design they gave you in the Wikipedia, this is how it goes. Okay. Here we have an OR gate. OR gate. This OR gate is as long as one of these levers are powering this block, transfers it into this redstone wire, that's it. It's always on. Boom. This one's on. Nothing. The original one goes up. Nothing. See? They all have to be off for that to be off. This is the NOR gate. The NOR gate. It's pretty much the same thing as the other one. Just reverse, because as long as one of these things are, if one of these things are on, it's transferring power into this block, transferring power into this redstone torch, turning it off, and yeah. So, pretty easy. This is where it gets tricky. This is the XOR gate. One of these in a different position than the other, that turns off. And that's in the same position. The reason why you might be wondering why there's this middle thing, that middle thing is pretty important. If you look at it, what it is this. Boom, get rid of that, get rid of that. That's the AND gate right there. AND gate. Then OR gate, this is the another part of the AND gate. This is the other AND gate. So this is two pretty much AND gates, but it's OR. I don't know why OR. It should be X and AND. This is the OR. The X AND is the RS NOR latch, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So this, one of these is on. What happens is that powers. It's now powering this block, turning these two off. Since what it is here is this one's on, it's this turning this thing off. If you look at it, this is always on except when both of these two are off. When both of these two are off, that's down though, because that's powering, it's sending light, it's sending power to these two wires, turning these two off, turning that off. But turn one on, this torch gets turned on, turning that off. Well, this torch gets turned on, transferring power into this block. Into this wire going into here, which doesn't do anything really. But the one it does is it's to this one, because since that one's off and that one's off now. Oh, sorry, I'm describing the wrong way. Yeah, you start off with both of them in the off position, right? Take one down, boom. what it is this torch there turns off, but that one's powering that one. This torch is off. Since these two are now off, this wire is off, and since nothing's powering this block anymore because that redstone wire is off, this redstone torch goes on, sending power to this piston. This is the exact opposite of it. It's the same thing for there, except here, instead of going straight into the piston, it goes into this. This can work. I don't have a piston on my bar. Let's go with a sticky piston right. I need that. Okay, let's show you this. I'll show you it to you like this. It can't work the same way if you do it on the other side. I think that was the design they gave me in the, what do you call it? The Wikipedia, but this is the same. Boom. Oh, my bad. There we go. So yeah, it's the same thing. Flitch, it's on right now. Flitch this switch. Click this switch, it goes down. Click this switch. So when they're both down, it's up. So yeah, it's pretty simple. The way it is just, it's the same thing. Instead of having a piston right here, you have a torch. This is a rapid pulsar. Rapid pulsar. I'll explain it to you. Boom. See, this is powering this. Let me show you a clock. The way this goes is if I put a redstone, if I put some redstone dust there, you should see what happens. This torch powers this, and then this power can be transferred into that redstone dust. That redstone dust takes the power from that block and sends it down to this thing. So now you have it on and off. See, because when that powers this is on, sending power to this, which turns this thing off, turning that no more into that goes off, and then so on and so on. It's like a clock, but you saw how the torch went out, right? It dies. That happens when a torch gets used more than 13 times. When it's, oh yeah, sorry, let me try this. When a redstone torch turns on and off more than 13 times, it dies or dries out or whatever you want to call it, unless it gets updated next to it. Boom, it's on again. This here, this is also a valid design as a clock. Sorry, not a clock, as a diffuser or whatever you want to call it. So this here, there's this here. So when we place one in the middle, it connects it up. Watch it. Check out how it goes. Boom, to the next, to the next, to the next. The way it goes is the moment this one diffuses, they're all off. So then one of them has to turn off. And the first one that gets turned on keeps doing a clock to itself, turning all these others off. And then boom and boom and boom. It keeps switching off. Off and on for each of them. It's interesting. This is the RS neural latch. I'll go into more detail into this. Okay. So as you can see, this is a normal button. Click on for 1 second. In other words, 10 ticks. 10 ticks. Ticks is Minecraft time. A tick is a Minecraft time. So as long as that's in there, it's in there for 10 ticks. In other words, 1 second. 10 ticks equals 1 second. A repeater can go up to 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, 4 tick. You guys should already know repeater stuff, but yeah. So that's for you. This here, click this. It's on forever until I do this. Now this one's up. You can have it that doesn't happen. You just do this. That's the reset. On forever. And I don't want it down anymore. Click this button. Reset. So it's pretty interesting like that. That's the RS neural latch. I'll go into more detail into that later in a different episode. This is the repeater. See, this is off. When that is off, it's transferring power. It's transferring no power into this box, turning this thing on, transferring power into this, turning this powered. But with this torch there, that torch gets unpowered, transferring no power to this. So okay, hey, no power here, no power here. So it's the same thing, as this repeater. The thing is, it saves you some room. And yeah, so let's say if you have it going on for so on and so on for that long distance, but just do this, you save a lot more. So yeah, and this is how you make a repeater. Except forget it with smooth sandstone. Just imagine it with smooth stone. So you have smooth stone, smooth stone, smooth stone, torch, redstone torch, and a wire, redstone dust. In other words, that there is how you make a repeater. This here is the same thing because block, redstone torch, block, redstone dust, block, redstone torch. This here is a RS NAND latch. It's the same as the RS NOR latch. Alright, message. Well, not really. Notification for some plugins, whatever. Yeah, message from Windows or whatever. This is the this thing for this. As long as one of them is in the off, see, they're both off, they're both up. It's kind of a lock. See, I put this down, that goes down, but this is, it's locked. It can't do anything, and vice versa. So, pop this up. Boom. This can't do anything here now. Yeah. And this is one of my favorites. This is the this is the 5 clock. This is a 5 clock, 5 ticks clock. Every 5 ticks, and there's half a second, this thing goes up and down. Yeah, so half a second each, I think. 5 clock, 5 ticks clock. Boom. You can make it longer if you want just by using repeaters. There's repeaters, there we go. So torches. So put a repeater here. Oops. Keep that there. That's my dog. It's much longer now. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And you can make it longer by going 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's pretty much, yeah, so it takes a lot longer. So this is kind of redstone logic gates for you. That is RS NOR latches. That's more into detail with RS NOR latches. I need to figure out what I'm trying to do first to explain that to you. But yeah, so this was redstoning with Grifboy1998 or by Grifboy1998, and we'll be showing you redstone logic gates. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.